Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The upcoming season of Sister Wives promises to be heartbreaking in Garrison Brown's absence. This month marks the 6th month after Garrison's untimely death from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head in March. His mother Janelle Brown, who has 1.3 million Instagram followers, honored her son on September 5th by sharing a picture of the two of them with the social networking platform. She captioned the photo saying, "You went away 6 months ago today. I see you in my picture recollections nearly every day. It doesn't always seem like you're gone. And then it all comes flooding back when I realize I won't be receiving any calls or texts from you. Even though I know you gave it your all, you were unable to stay. I shall see you again after my journey is over because I love you so much." The news that Garrison had died on March 5th was initially released in March. His autopsy report, which Entertainment Tonight was able to obtain, showed that he had a blood alcohol content of 0.370% at the time of his death, which was confirmed to be the cause of death. After he died, the family commemorated important occasions without Garrison. Mother's Day arrived shortly after his death, which was 1 month after his 26th birthday. His family honored Garrison on social media after his passing. Following his death, his father, Cody Brown, paid tribute to his son, recalling him as a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His sister, Mykelti Brown, paid tribute to her brother on Instagram, recalling him as one cool dude, who was the funniest person in the room. For the first Mother's Day without her son, Janelle took pictures. Sharing a photo of a strawberry rhubarb pie, she wrote, "Mother's Day was surprisingly emotional for me. It just never has been a big holiday for me. My children have always shown up for me and made me feel special every day. Especially since they became independent adults and weren't home all the time. But this year was different." It is presently unknown how Sister Wives' 19th season will handle Garrison's death. Without mentioning Garrison, the teaser disclosed that the Mormon family disintegrated and that Robin Brown is the only surviving wife. But according to the press release, his family is in mourning. In addition, Mykelti disclosed that season 19 was shot 2 years earlier, implying that Garrison was still alive. She spoke openly her anxiety about how the upcoming season will handle Garrison's passing, while simultaneously saying that his passing shouldn't be included in the program. Mykelti said, "It's highly unlikely I will like any of it, but I guess we'll find out what happens with it all. However, I do hope that whatever they do is considerate and focused on him. It's not about small complaints about other people or about relationships with other people. Hopefully it's only about him. I hope they extend that decency and that respect to him. We'll find out though." 6 months after Garrison Brown's untimely death, family members remembered the 25-year-old on social media on Thursday. As Sister Wives viewers are aware, Janelle and Cody Brown's son Garrison committed suicide in March. Gabe Brown, Garrison's brother, went to check on him after their mother received concerning text messages from him the night before. Garrison was not close to Cody when he passed away. On Thursday, Janelle posted a picture of herself and Garrison to Instagram with a message paying tribute to her late son. "You disappeared today 6 months ago," she wrote. "I see you in my picture recollections nearly every day. It doesn't always seem like you're gone. And then it all comes flooding back when I realize I won't be receiving any calls or texts from you." Janelle went on, "I know you battled hard, but in the end you just couldn't stay. I will see you again when my journey is over because I love you so much." On Thursday, Maddie Brown, Janelle's daughter, also honored Garrison by posting a carousel of images that included both her and her father when they were younger. "Half a year. Not a day passes by that I don't think about this wonderful spirit that left us 6 months ago," she added. "It seems like I think about him more often now, which is a sad reality for many who have experienced this kind of loss." Similar to Janelle's message, Maddie's also addressed the difficulties Garrison, unbeknownst to his family, was suffering. Maddie stated, "I am continually reminded just how many people are touched by this kind of loss. I receive daily messages from others who, like me, were taken aback by a loved one's unexpected death. I don't think we fully understand mental health, but sometimes it's loneliness, sometimes it's bullying." She went on, "My brother Garrison had his struggles, but none of us saw any signs for this. We weren't prepared for this. We had regular conversations, and despite the ups and downs of life, my mom's kids have always been close. In serious occasions, Garrison seemed almost uncomfortable with his humor and sarcasm, as if it was difficult for him to be vulnerable. Maddie continued by acknowledging that she finds it difficult to discuss her brother's demise, even though she claimed that the family was taken by surprise, and that she questions whether things would have turned out differently had they talked about mental health more openly. She wrote, "I'll never know for sure. However, I am aware that the pain never goes away. It only moves. It also seems exaggerated at times. My heart is with anyone who has been touched by this kind of loss," she said in closing. "It's okay to not have all the answers, and you're not alone in this pain." The Ashley already informed you that the next season of Sister Wives will follow the Brown family as they deal with Garrison's death. Michael T. Brown, the daughter of Cody and Christine Brown, recently expressed that she is nervous to watch. Last month, Michael T. posted on her and husband Tony Padrone's YouTube page, "I'm so nervous about how they handle all the Garrison stuff. I don't love any of their ideas on it. I've heard a couple of stories about how they address his death in season 19. Talk about it, share it." Michael T. continued by expressing her desire that the editors and producers of the show will respectfully report on her brother's passing rather than highlighting the conflict in the Brown family. "I doubt I'll enjoy anything about it, but we'll see how it all turns out," she remarked. "However, I do hope that whatever they do is considerate and focused on him. It's not about small complaints about other people or about relationships with other people. Hopefully it's only about him. I hope they extend that decency and that respect to him. We'll find out, though." Michael T. Brown Padrone, star of Sister Wives, is furious that her brother Garrison Brown's death was included in season 19. His death in March 2024 left the family still reeling from a very difficult loss. Having said that, what does Michael think specifically about the show's use of Garrison's death as a plot device? For additional information, continue reading. The death of Michael T. Brown livid Garrison in season 19 of Sister Wives. Sister Wives usually premieres a year or so behind where the cast is at the moment. Season 19 will show viewers Christine Brown Woolley's initial relationship with David Woolley. Additionally, their romance will turn magical. This dates back more than a year. They were engaged in April 2023 and got married in October 2023. Beginning on September 15th, the upcoming season will include Mary Brown informing Robin Brown's kids that she is returning to Utah, while Janelle Brown discovers who she really is. Ultimately, Robin and Cody Brown have difficulty being by themselves. However, Garrison Brown's suicide should not have been a part of this season. That occurred in March 2024, which is quite some time after the season was shot. On the other hand, a synopsis that appears in Monsters and Critics states, Michael T. Brown Padrone was shocked by this since she had no knowledge that Garrison's passing would be mentioned in season 19. The chronology of events gave her considerable reason to believe this. Furthermore, his close friends have pleaded with TLC not to even run Sister Wives since it is still so raw and vulnerable. What was Michael T.'s response after discovering this information? She was furious when she and her husband Tony Padrone went on YouTube. Michael T. is not satisfied with the rumors she has heard about how his death would be handled, to be honest. She would prefer it to be solely about Garrison, though. Michael T. Brown Padrone wants the grief surrounding Garrison Brown to center about her brother. She doesn't want any turmoil from Sister Wives to overshadow his legacy. It's all about him, nothing to do with little grudges or other people's relationships. Thus, I'm hoping they show him that decency and respect. After Garrison passed away, the family banded together to honor him, but more information about him and his need for assistance kept emerging. Although he was supposed to have given one of his brothers his guns, it appears he kept one. It was Gabriel Brown, his younger brother, who discovered him at home. They should hopefully show a great deal of respect for his legacy and everything he accomplished while he was alive, since this will be heartbreaking to see. Do you concur with Michael T. that it makes no sense to include it in season 19? Tell us about it and tune in to Sister Wives on TLC on September 15th. Sister Wives will return with a new season next month, and while fans can't wait to see Cody Brown and his group of ex-wives, along with Robin on TV, Michael T., the daughter of Cody and Christine, isn't happy to witness even a little of it. Michael T. mentioned her brother Garrison Brown's death earlier this year in the official press release for season 19, which she read out during a live stream on her and her husband Tony Padrone's YouTube channel. The press release reads, as the family navigates the passing of Janelle and Cody's son, Garrison Brown, in season 19 of Sister Wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine and Robin Brown continue to share insights into their complex relationships with Cody Brown. The official season trailer doesn't address Garrison's passing, despite the press release mentioning it. Tony expressed relief over this. "I'm glad they didn't discuss it in the trailer at all," Tony stated. "I know they're going to discuss it or mention it or do something like in honor of Garrison, but I hope they don't do too much," he continued. "Since I am aware that not everyone who participated in the program was thrilled with it." As originally reported by the Ashley, Garrison took his own life in March. Gabe, the sibling of the 25-year-old, went to see how his brother was doing after their mother Janelle got concerning texts from Garrison the previous evening. Garrison was not close to Cody when he passed away. Mykelti stated, "I'm so nervous about how they handle all the Garrison stuff. I don't love any of their ideas on it. I've heard a couple of stories about how they address his death in the season, talk about it, share it." Mykelti continued by saying she hoped the show's editors and producers would handle Garrison's death with care and avoid focusing on the conflict within the Brown family. Mykelti, who was vocal about the way the military handled Garrison's memorial, said, "It's very unlikely I will like any of it, but I guess we'll find out what happens with it all. However, I do hope that whatever they do is considerate and focused on him. It's not about small complaints about other people or about relationships with other people. Hopefully, it's only about him." She continued, "I hope people show him that decency and that honor. But we'll investigate." Mykelti also pointed out that Garrison's death, which happened in March, would be chronicled in season 19, finding it strange as the events covered in the next season of Sister Wives occurred up to 2 years earlier. "It's intriguing that they included Garrison in the press release, as his demise shouldn't be included in this season," the speaker remarked. "We were filming this season about 2 years ago. So, are they going to speed things up or are they going to match the timeline to the present day and end the season with his death? Because everything in this season doesn't fit into that period." Earlier this week, TLC unveiled the trailer for season 19. Watch it here. Then go here to read the Ashley's recap. This topic contains mentions of suicide, so beware. The 25-year-old who passed away earlier this year is still remembered by his family, which includes his siblings, several of whom get tattoos in his honor. Garrison, the son of Janelle and Cody Brown, committed suicide on March 5 at his Flagstaff, Arizona, home, as the Ashley previously reported. Brother Gabe Brown learned of Garrison's passing after Janelle had allegedly received a string of concerning texts from Garrison the night before, directed at her and other members of the Sister Wives cast. Fans noticed a tattoo on Gabe's arm that looked to read "To the Stars," when Janelle recently posted some pictures of a night out with Gabe and their youngest daughter Savannah Brown to Instagram. When fans questioned whether the ink was a tribute to Garrison, Janelle confirmed that it was. "Indeed, a lot of the youngsters got tattoos that included that sentence in one way or another," Janelle retorted. Garrison loved this movie as a child and even as an adult, grinning face. The mother of 6 was alluding to Dragonheart, the film that includes the aforementioned quotation, according to Today. On Janelle's post, someone else commented that they had seen a similar theme tattoo in a recent picture of Payton Brown, who is the son of Cody and Christine Brown. However, Payton's tattoo looks to be a constellation on his forearm rather than a phrase. One of the numerous ways the Brown family has kept Garrison in memory since his death is through the tattoos on his siblings. Janelle revealed to her readers last month on Mother's Day that she had made a strawberry rhubarb pie, and that no one loved it more than Garrison. She went on, "And that made this pie a little bittersweet. Every day I miss and love you, honey." In March, Christine informed her admirers that she had prepared Garrison's preferred breakfast and added a green hue in observance of St. Patrick's Day. Christine has also utilized baking and cooking as a means of paying tribute to Garrison. "No matter what life throws at us on a daily basis, we're always going to remember and respect Garrison," she posted on Instagram. Embracing life and daily activities, such as working and celebrating holidays, while grieving is such a tough balance to achieve. "I prepared his favorite for St. Patrick's Day, so what the heck?" Following the death of the animal lover, Janelle had previously informed her fans that the Brown siblings had also offered to take care of Garrison's cats. 2 of the cats were rehomed with Logan Brown, Janelle and Cody's son, and his wife Michelle, while the other cat was placed with Aspen Brown, Christina and Cody's daughter, and her husband Mitch Thompson. Janelle posted in April saying, "Garrison's cats, Cathu and Patches, are thriving at Logan and Michelle's place, and Ms. Boots is living her best life with Aspen and Mitch. That we could continue to care for them the way he would have was amazing."